Get comfortable, lean back, hands on your lap, however is comfortable, and close the eyes. And just start to notice your breathing. Start to notice the thoughts in your mind. Noticing if you are thinking about the past, whether it's something that happened 10 years ago or something that happened last week or even 2 minutes ago. It's still the past. Or if you're so far in the future, thinking about things that aren't here yet, worrying, being in fear. Maybe you're just thinking of all the things you have to get done today or this week. I just want to invite you to come into the present moment. So really come into your space, come into your body. Just be right here, right now, just for this half an hour. Take a couple of cleansing breaths. So a deep breath in through the nose and open the mouth and exhale it out. Again, really deep inhale, filling up the belly, and exhale, letting it go. Good, and then sealing the lips and just breathing in and out through the nose now. Start to deepen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. So if you're inhaling to the count of 4, maybe you can exhale to the count of 5. If you're inhaling to the count of 5, maybe you can exhale to the count of 6, and so on. Good. It's a good time to set an intention for your practice today. So whatever it is that you might be working on, whatever it is you want to try to really focus your attention on, whether that is building strength or balance, if you're wanting to improve your flexibility, maybe it's about letting go of tension, letting go of stress, worries, fears. Whatever it is for you, let's go ahead and breathe it in. Breathe it in. And then open the mouth and just send it out. Good. Go ahead and start to blink the eyes open and sit up tall in your chair. So come away from the back of the chair. Really ground down through the sitting bones. Bring your hands to your lap. Ankles underneath the knees, toes pointing forward. And then reaching tall through the crown of the head. Good. On your inhale, let's take the shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale, roll them back and down. Good. On your next inhale, we'll sit tall. And then on your exhale, drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Good. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Good. Inhale, come back to center. And we'll take the arms up. Sweep them up. Good. And then bring the palms together. Interlace the fingers and open the palms to the back of the head. Drop the chin down. And then drop the elbows forward. So just a couple of breaths here without pulling or tugging, just using the extra weight of the hands to bring the chin closer to the chest. Letting go of all that you might be carrying here in the neck, the shoulders, the upper back. Good. On your inhale, come back up and open the elbows wide, pulling the belly button in towards the spine and letting the weight of the head just drop back into the hands. So find a little bit of an upper back bend, heart reaching up towards the sky. And then letting go, take the arms all the way up, and then let's take the right hand to the side of the chair. Keep reaching through the left fingertips, creating space in the rib cage. And then exhale over to the side. Don't let that hip pop up. Just keep grounding down through both sitting bones. And then notice if your shoulder wants to come forward. See if you can peel it back. Good. Inhale to center. Let's take the left hand down to the chair. Reaching with the right fingertips. And exhale over to the other side. Keep breathing nice and even. Good. Inhale to center, reaching both arms up, and we'll take an easy twist from here. So pull the belly button in. Take the right hand to the side of the chair or the back of the chair. Your left hand comes to the outside of that thigh. Growing tall on your inhale and twisting on your exhale. Maybe looking over the shoulder if that's accessible, if that feels good to you. Good. Inhale to center, reaching both hands up, finding some length. And twisting to your left now. Left hand either to the side of the chair or the back of the chair, right hand to the outside of that thigh. And again, maybe looking over the shoulder, finding length with every inhale, twisting deeper with your exhale. Good. Inhale, come on back to center, bringing your hands to your knees. All right, let's go to some cat-cow stretches here. So on your inhale, shoulders back, reach the heart forward. Feel the shoulder blades squeezing together in the back. And then on your exhale, pushing away and rounding the spine. So shoulders come forward, belly button comes back, chin to the chest. Feel the shoulder blades separating now. And then inhale, coming forward again. Reach the heart forward, shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And exhale, push away. Good, so just go at your own pace with your own breath and go through a couple of these on your own. Come back to center. Good. All right, let's take the feet a little bit wider than hip distance now. Come to the edge of your seat here. Pulling the belly button in towards the spine, just finding some length. And we'll do a modified sun salutation here. So, or half sun salutation. Let's inhale, take the arms up. Okay, we're gonna cactus on the exhale. Pull the elbows down and back, reach the heart up. And then inhale, come on up. Good. Palms together. Exhale them to heart center. And bring your hands to your knees. Pull the belly button in towards the spine and reach the heart forward. And then come to a forward fold. So you can keep your hands on the knees or you can slide them down towards the feet. Maybe even take them to the floor. Just let the crown of the head reach down. And then on your inhale, come up halfway, chin up, flat back, reaching through the crown of the head. And then exhale, fold once again. Take your hands to the knees if they're not already there. Keep your chin to the chest, pull the belly button in, and start to slowly roll the spine up, one vertebra at a time. The chin will come up last. Moving slowly. And when we get to the top, we're going to inhale, shoulders up, and then exhale, roll them back and down. Good. All right. So let's just take the arms up, sweep them up. Cactus on the exhale, reaching the heart up. Inhaling up, and exhale to heart center. Good. Take your hands to the knees, and let's take the feet even wider now. So as wide as you're comfortable with, and then turn the toes out to a 45-degree angle and keep the knees in line with the toes. So don't let them collapse forward. So go into where you're comfortable here, and we'll go to a wide-legged forward fold now. So pull the belly button in towards the spine, reach the heart forward. Make sure you're good on your seat. Make sure you're not falling off today. And then start to just forward fold. You can keep your hands on the knees, or you can slide the hands down towards the ankles. Just let the crown of the head reach down towards the floor. On your inhale, coming up halfway, chin up, flat back. Reach through the crown of the head to lengthen through the spine. And then exhale, fold once again. Awesome. We're going to add a little twist here. So take the left hand to the right foot, shin, knee, wherever you can go. Breathing into a little bit of a side body stretch. Just notice where you're feeling your stretch here. And then return that left hand back over, and then take the right hand over. Good. Inhale back to center. Take your hands to the knees. Inhale, lift up halfway. Find a flat back, and then come all the way up with a flat back. Good. All right. Taking your hands to the thighs, fingertips pointing in and down here. We're going to take the right shoulder to the center, pull the belly button in, shoulder to center. Use that right hand to press into the inner thigh. Press it back. Inhale, open up. Exhale, left shoulder to center, pressing that left hand into the inner thigh here. Good. Inhale, coming back to center, and then heel toe the feet back together. Awesome. All right. Holding on to the sides of the chair here. We're going to lean back now. Okay. So, shoulders to ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. Shoulder blades sliding down. Good. And then grabbing your pants or your thigh, we're going to just bring that right knee towards us. You can stay holding the back of the thigh, or maybe you can hold the shin, just drawing the knee towards the shoulder. Okay, if you want to play with it a little bit, you can extend that left foot forward. Go ahead and release. We'll switch. So grabbing the left leg now, bring the knee towards the shoulder. The belly button pulling in towards the spine to create some space here. And then maybe extend the right foot forward and just notice how that feels for you. Notice where you're feeling it today. Good. Go ahead and drop the right foot down, left foot down. And then by doing that, you've already created a little bit of a pelvic tilt. So thinking of the low back here, place your hand on the low back and pull the belly button in towards the spine and press the low back into your hand. Okay, you feel that engagement in the low belly. You want to keep that. Let's take one foot forward and maybe the other. Okay, so we're just keeping it lifted off the ground. It doesn't have to be too high. Just see where you're comfortable with that. If it's not happening for you today, you can try just one foot at a time. If you're good here, take one hand forward and then the other. Awesome. Keep that belly button pulling in, hands together, palms together. We're going to exhale over to the right. Bring that left shoulder forward. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left, bringing the right shoulder forward. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Just one more time each side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale to center. Release the hands to the chair. Release the feet back down. And then bring yourself up. If you can hold the back of the chair, the sides here, send the hands back. Send the sitting bones back and reach the heart forward. Nice little counter stretch. Good. Inhale, come back up. And then take the hands to the chair. Ankles underneath the knees, about hip distance apart or wider. We're going to make our way to standing. So belly button pulling in towards the spine. Reach the heart forward. Ground down through the feet, especially in the heels. Most of your weight will be in the heels here. And then just slowly lift up. Okay. And then bring your chair forward so that you can come around and stand behind it. I'm just going to turn this way just so you can see me. I don't want to be hiding behind a chair. So if you have any trouble with getting up out of your chair, if you're not feeling the whole standing up thing today, that's fine. Stay in your chair and follow along and just maybe do the arm movements or do what you can, what feels good in your body today. Okay, so if you're okay coming to standing, this chair is going to help us in our postures. So first, let's come to mountain pose. Feet hip distance apart, toes pointing forward, and then ground down through all four corners of the feet. So rocking back and forth, side to side, finding all four corners. Hands by the sides now, palms facing forward, reaching tall through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in here, and a deep breath out. Good. Let's inhale, take the arms up. Palms face each other. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. See if you can bring the biceps back by the ears just a little bit more without popping the ribs forward. So keeping those ribs soft and reaching towards the back. Now cactusing on the exhale. Pull the elbows back and down. Now the ribs can come forward. Lift the heart up. Pull the belly in. It's an upper back bend, not a lower back bend. Inhale, reaching up. Good. And then look up, bring the palms together, and exhale them to heart center. Take your hands to the chair, and we're going to go to a downward facing dog. So walk the feet back, keeping them about hip distance apart or even wider. And then you can bend the knees and send the hips back. Let the head go. Good. And then maybe straighten one leg and then the other. Switch it out. Pedal out the legs. Good. Find some stillness when you're ready. You can keep as much bend in the knees as you need to here. If you want to work on straightening the legs, feeling even more stretch in the calves and maybe the hamstrings. Heart reaching towards the toes here. Good. Now bend the knees. Look forward and walk the feet all the way back up. Awesome. Let's turn the chair around so that the seat is facing you. Okay, and we're going to go through a whole sun salutation here. Chair version, okay? So come to mountain pose. Feet hip distance apart. All right, reaching tall through the crown of the head. On your inhale, reaching the arms up. Cactus on the exhale, pulling the elbows back and down, reach the heart up. Inhaling up, exhale to heart center. Now bending the knees as much as you need to here, belly button pulling in towards the spine, take your hands down to the chair. All right, now maybe you can take the forearms down to the chair. Like I said, keep as much bend in the knees as you need, or maybe you can start to straighten the legs. Let the crown of the head reach down towards the chair. And then inhale, lifting halfway. So chin Chin lifts up, reach through the crown of the head to lengthen through the spine, long straight back. And then hinge at the hips, forward fold once again. And now slide your hands towards the edge of the seat. Bring your fingers wide, hands about shoulder distance apart or chair distance apart. And then walk the feet back to another downward facing dog. So keep the feet hip distance or wider. Keep a bend in the knees. Send the hips back away from the chair and let the head go. Okay, keep as much bend in the knees as you need or start to straighten the legs. One more breath here. And on your next inhale, come to the tippy toes and rock forward, bringing your shoulders over your wrists. Coming into a push-up position or high plank. So pull the belly button in towards the spine, pubic bone reaching towards the belly button. Gaze is just above the chair. Okay. Reach the heart forward. Breathe. Some of you might want to add a little bit, so we're going to exhale, just bend the elbows, keep them by the sides, and keep the heart reaching forward. And then inhale, press up. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And now press the hips back to a downward facing dog. Let the head go. Maybe shake the head yes and no. One more breath here. Good. And then bend the knees a lot. Look forward and walk the feet all the way back up. Keep that bend in the knees. Pull the belly button in towards the spine and then root to rise up. Take the arms up with you. And then exhale them to heart center. Very nice. Okay, we're going to turn the chair around now, again. And we're going to work on tree pose, a little bit of balancing, and then we're done. So I'm just going to turn to face you, but you can stay facing the chair and you can hold on to the chair. All right, so putting all of your weight into the right foot and bending into the left knee. Take it out to the side, sole of the foot coming to the ankle. Okay, you can use your big toe as a kickstand. You can stay here, or maybe that foot comes to the shin. Okay, and some of you might even want to try the inner thigh, pressing strongly into the inner thigh. You just want to skip the knee, so you never want to put pressure into the knee. Okay, so I'm going to stay here. Find your focal point, a spot on the floor in front of you. And then when you're ready, maybe take one hand to heart center and maybe the other. Okay, the chair is there if you need it. If you start to fall out of it, just come back into it. It's no big deal. It's just like life, right? Fall out of it, come back into it. When you're ready, maybe you can grow your tree, reaching your branches. Keep breathing nice and even. If you want to challenge your balance even more, maybe you take the gaze up towards the sky. Relax the shoulders. And then taking the hands back to heart center and then back to the chair. Okay, go ahead and release. And we'll do the other side now. So ground down through all 4 corners of that left foot. Bend into the right knee and take it out to the side. Sole of the foot to the ankle, the shin, the inner thigh. Wherever you went on the other side is where you'll go on this side. Find your focal point again. Spot on the floor in front of you. And then when you're ready, take one hand to heart center. And then the other. Keep breathing. Pull the belly button in. Engaging the core helps you with your balance. And then when you're ready, maybe you grow your tree. Again, use that chair. If you're going to fall, grab the chair. Come back into it when you're ready. If you challenged yourself on the other side, try it here. Take the gaze up. Keep breathing nice and even through the nose. And then back to center, hands to heart center, and hands to the chair. Take your foot down and then shake that out. Okay, we're gonna come all the way around and stand in front of the chair now. Okay, and then standing close enough to the chair that your legs are touching. And that's letting you know that the chair is there and not going anywhere. Okay, and then keep your feet hip distance apart or wider. Let's take the arms straight in front of us here. Pull the belly button in towards the spine and set the hips back. Find a little bit of a pelvic tilt. Slowly, slowly, slowly start to lower down. Take your time. Breathing nice and even. All your weight should be in the heels of the feet. Good, and then keeping the arms here. Now we're going to cross right arm over left and just give yourself a hug. Good, and then inhale the elbows up towards the face. And exhale, lower it down. Good, release, open the arms, and go left over right now. Give yourself a big hug, and inhale the shoulders or the elbows up to the face. And exhale, lower it down. Good, bring your hands to the lap, and we'll go into a very passive and relaxed twist now. So just slight twist to your right. You can keep your hands on the sides of the chair. You can drape your arm to the back of the chair. Just close the eyes here. Relax the jaw. Relax the shoulders. Relax the mind. And on your inhale, we'll come back to center and easy, lazy twist to the left. With eyes closed, relaxing the shoulders. Notice if you're gripping your teeth and let them go. And take one more breath here. And then inhale, come on back to center, and we'll prepare for Shavasana. So if you would like to lay down on the floor, that's an option for you, or you can just stay seated. If you want to turn the lights off in your room, that can feel kind of nice. So whatever you need to do to prepare, go ahead and do that now. And no matter where you are, get comfortable, close the eyes, and just start to observe once again, observing the thoughts of the mind, noticing any differences now from the beginning of your practice today. Observe what still might be happening there. Just observe the thought, but don't attach yourself to the thought. See it as a cloud passing by. Now bring your attention to your forehead and let it soften. Notice the space between the eyebrows and let it soften. Notice the corners of the eyes and let them fall towards the earth. Notice the air coming in and out of the nostrils. Relax the jaw. Relax the muscles of the throat and the neck. Relax the shoulders. Relax the arms, the elbows, the wrists, and all 10 fingers. And then coming back to heart center and feeling your lungs filling up with air, expanding the rib cage. Feel the rise and fall of the belly with every inhale and every exhale. Relax the hips, the thighs, the knees, the shins, the ankles, and all 10 toes. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose, and we'll sit here in silence now for a couple more breaths. Okay, slowly coming back, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe stretching your arms overhead. Good. And bringing your hands into your lap. And sitting up nice and tall when you're ready. Take just a moment here to thank yourself for doing yourself a good favor today, treating your mind, your body, your spirit, and thinking of what you have to be grateful for today. And then all together, we're going to take one more deep breath in through the nose, holding it at the top this time, and then opening the mouth to slowly let it go. Bring your hands to heart center and bow your head, connecting your head to your heart. And bring your head back up. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you, guys.